the boss. I remember going to Ballymoney when he got the freedom of the borough, you know, the freedom of the town, and we went back to Joey's pub, which is normally a big drinking session. So we ended up drink, and you know, so it was just that was just a great night, you know. It was just before Joey went to the race where we lost him. So I remember in '96 as well, I was in the leading battle at the Northwest 200, and I'd never sort of been in that race before. All of a sudden I was at the front of the race, new bike, my bike was fast, and there it was, just following Joey, and saw the Dunlop, the yellow helmet. I was like, wow, you know, I've made it here, you know, this is it, the job's good. It was really nice, you know. We put a lot of effort in, made sure we got the right colours, the right suit, the bike was, as it, you know, replica of what Joey won on in 2000. So, you know, it was, you know, difficult preparation as well. You know, there was a delay to the race, and I was in a tent. The tent was really warm, and you know, I wasn't allowed to come out of the tent to show the press and all the public. So everybody was wanting to know why our garage was closed. But you know, once it came out, everybody was like, "Wow, you know, this is really special." And sometimes you should leave things like that alone. You know, whether it's the right thing or the wrong thing to do. But you know, everybody, you know, the public and the fans and you know, spectators, everything there, they got behind it, you know, and something I'm dead proud of, and I'm glad I did it a bit of justice to get a lap record and a podium from it. I remember as a kid, it would be 1986, so what would I be, 14, 15 years old, and I went out on my bicycle, on a bicycle to where Joey was in the garage, mechanicking his bike, and I bought a picture from one of the shops, a photograph, and I took it to the garage for Joey to sign it, and I said to him I'd stand on the podium with him one day, and he sort of laughed, and he'd be smoking a fag, and it was very hard to understand because he was Irish anyway. He sort of mumbled something in Irish, and then that was about it, and off I went on my bicycle again. And it was actually 11 years later on I did stand on the podium with him. So my first ever podium at the TT was with Joey Dunlop, who won, Ian Locker was second, and I was third. And I did remind him, I remember I said to him, do you remember I said I'd stand on the podium? But he didn't remember, but I certainly remember, from being a boy to growing up to learning to ride bikes to learning the TT, to stand on the podium with him one day. There was another quite a cool memory at the Northwest 200 in 2000. We were doing some testing on the road, and he'd gone past a policeman going the other way. Gone past this policeman at about 150 miles an hour, and the policeman had stopped, and we were like, oh no, we're in trouble now. And the police said, oh, we were not going to be able to catch Joey, he was going the other way, he says, but just wish him all the best for the race, you know. So it was just, I mean, anywhere else in the world you'd have gone to jail, but I think Joey could just get away with a few things. You know, I was racing once in Scarborough in 1996, and you know, I'd burnt my clutch out on my 250, and Joey decided he wasn't going to do the last race. I think he'd had a couple of glasses of vodka in between the races, so he wasn't racing in the last race. So he lent his bike over and gave me his clutch out of his bike, you know. So just things like that. He was genuine, he was generous, you know. He was funny as well, you know, if you got to know him quite well. But we went to Northwest 200 as well on those Hondas, those SP ones, and he put the bike on pole position, you know. And the bike wasn't capable of being on pole, but Joey put it on pole. I asked him, how did you do that? And he just said, just grit your teeth, you know. So it was quite, I mean, it wasn't very technical, it was just grit your teeth, but with a little swear word in there as well. But yeah, and I think it was just loved by everybody as well. I think that get on board this Joey Dunlop machine and just pay tribute to the greatest man ever on around the Isle of Man. I mean,
Like and share if you enjoy the video and think others might benefit from this, and of course subscribe and hit the notification button if you are new to the channel and want to be notified every time I post a video.